Hello, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Debi Stamps. I am Debbie Mayfield, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I thought I would share with you a St. Patrick's Day card I made. My team, the Pink Stampers, had a card challenge, and this is what I came up with for St. Patrick's Day. Isn't that pretty? All the little shamrocks, and I love this sentiment, this Irish blessing, and that's from the barn door that you can get in the Occasions catalog, and it says, "May your troubles be less and your blessings be more," and on the inside, "and nothing but happiness come through your door." I just love that. So let me show you how I made it. Put that off to the side. Okay, so we're going to start with our card base, standard 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to fold it in half. You could score it at 4 1/4 if you wanted to. I prefer just to fold it. And then I push down in the middle and burnish side to side. And that gives me a fairly nice look. Okay. And now I showed you in a previous video how to save paper by cutting out on your layers that's going to be covered. So on this very vanilla, that's exactly what I did. I stamped the sentiment, and then I cut that out with my layering ovals, because nobody will be able to see that, but we're going to stamp on it before we adhere it to the card base. So let's get these right out of the way. And for the shamrocks, what I used was the Jar of Love stamp set, and this is in the annual catalog, and we're going to use this right here, and then this little heart up there on the side. And we're going to use our Old Olive ink. Let me get that open. Okay, and I already have this mounted up, and that's on an H block. Okay, get that mounted up, and then I'm going to start over here. And then I'm going to stamp it again, because I like the faded look as well, in spots. Gives it more definition. Ink it again, and get that going like this. And I'll put a little over here. And I just love St. Patrick's Day. I'm a wee bit Irish, so anything having to do with Irish I just love. I'm actually going to be going back to Ireland sometime this year, and I can't wait. It's always so much fun. Okay, a little dark here. Alright, that looks good. So let me close this up real quick. Clean that. I have my Stampin' Scrub right in front of me. One side's wet and one side's dry. All done. I can put that away. Okay, now let's take our little tiny heart. And you know, I always close my ink pad in between what I'm doing, otherwise I'll drop my project right in it. I've done it numerous times. Okay, and so for these, okay, and fairly close together, and I just did 3. Just made them little shamrocks. I didn't make 4-leaf clovers. When I was in Ireland the last time, I found the biggest 4-leaf clover I've ever seen in my life. Couldn't believe it. It's so awesome. Okay. Just beautiful. Okay, let's put one over here. It doesn't really matter where you put them, just randomly. So it looks like a shamrock plant. I just move my paper around. And that a little bit easier. Okay, we need one here. I just love this stamp set. It's the Jar of Love, and it comes with, or you can get the framelits or the thinlits that coordinate with it. I put a lot of things in those mason jars. Or canning jars, I'm not sure what you call them. Okay, let me see. Let's put another one here. Just fill that in. Okay. That didn't quite fill in. That's okay though. Alright, that looks good to me. Close that up. That on the side. Let me clean this real quick. Then I don't have to worry about it. And put that away. Okay, now we can adhere it to our card base. Okay. And you know, I love the Tombow because it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. when I'm trying to put things on straight. I have such a hard time doing that. Okay. Okay, you don't need too much with that. Okay. About 1/4 of an inch border around this. Okay, looks good. Let me just hit that again so it'll stay down. Okay, and for the basket part right here, I used our new basket weave embossing folder, and this comes as a bundle with the Blooming Basket stamp set that you can earn for free during the celebration when you spend $100 before taxes and shipping. This is a beautiful bundle, and celebration is going to end on March 31st, so if you're looking at getting any of that, you need to place your order pretty soon. So let me get this out of the way. Okay, so the original card I did in chocolate chip, and in this one I did in the early espresso. And I cut this to the 4 1/4, so it'll go all the way across. Okay. And anytime you put adhesive on your embossed paper, add a little bit extra so it'll stay down. That down, and I did sponge on that just a little bit to add more definition to it. Okay, beautiful. I like that. Okay, and now let me put the sentiment on, and I'm going to use my dimensionals for that. Pop it up a little bit. I'm going to use 3. Isn't that a neat trick how to save your paper by cutting out on the paper you're using? Every little bit helps. Okay, get rid of those. And I put this right off in the corner on the right hand side. Okay, and now let me show you how I made these really cool shamrocks here. Okay. And I used my Lots of Love framelits. This is from the Occasion catalog. I've used these before when I made the little boxes for Valentine's Day, and I just used this kind of the fatter heart, I guess, on it. And I cut 9 of them out. That, and then I used my sponge dauber and my old olive ink, and I sponged around the edges of each one of them. Just tap it in there. If I don't drop it. Okay. Very simple. Just go around the edges. Just like that. Very simple. Okay, put that up to the side. Okay, and dump those out. Okay. So, and then I gave each one just a slight little bend so that it would stand up slightly, and I used my Tombow for the bottom ones. This one's camera shy. Okay. Let me try this one. I always have a lot of Tombow going. Okay, so put one here. Actually, I want that one up a little bit more, like it's standing out of the basket. Okay, and again, just a slight little bend. Doesn't have to be perfect. Touch of Tombow. There you go. Just put it right on the side. It will flatten down, but okay, put that one there. Okay, just push them down so they stay. Okay. Another one. Try to have them go in different directions. I guess leaves or petals, I'm not sure what you would call it. It's just a shamrock. There you go. Yeah, I'm sad that celebration is going to be ending. It's always so much fun earning the free stamp sets and paper and goodies. I've had a lot of fun using them different ways. Okay. Put one down here, and then I'm going to pop the last one up on some dimensionals just to make it stand up a little bit. So, yeah, let's try right here. Okay, a little bit of Tombow. One more here. I might not have cut enough hearts out. Nope, we needed 2 more. Well, that's okay. We will make do, just like this. I thought I had more cut out, but that's okay. We'll just improvise for the video. You get the idea of what we're trying to do. Okay, I'll put that one right there. Okay. Push those down a little bit. And let's see, these are the sequins. I put all my loose sequins in the same little tub right here. Okay. And for each one, I just put a little dab of Tombow in the center. And actually this one, I'm going to turn it like this and see if we can make it into a 4-leaf clover. Close enough. Okay, this is called a pick-me-up stick. I think I got it on Amazon, and it just has a little sticky part that you can keep twirling up to the top, and it just picks it up nicely. I'm just using the gold sequin. Is that a gold? Yep. Drop it in. Good. And that's gold. I think that's the wrong way around. Yep. There we go. And just kind of drop that in too. And that will dry clear. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, we put those away and let that dry just a little bit. Find my wink of skill. It's never far away. And I'm just going to touch these shamrocks here just to give it a little bit of shimmer. Okay, so you squeeze it. If you see it come down, then I always cover it to shake it. Pull it back up. And there you go. See how much easier that covers now? Just a little bit, just for a little shimmer. And there we go. Okay, now let's put the liner in. And I've already stamped that. So let's open that up. And don't worry about any measurements. They'll be in a link. Just click on the description and the dimensions will come up for you. So I mounted this on another piece of the early Espresso. And you've seen me do this if you follow my videos, how I put the liner in. Probably picked up the wrong one I did. That one must be almost gone. Okay, so I touch each corner like this. And then I send you a hug when I send you a card. Just like that. You might not know it's there, but I do. Okay, and layer that inside. I'm leaving about 1/4 of an inch, again border, because I've cut each layer 1/4 of an inch shorter. Okay. My bone folder, and there we go. A beautiful St. Patrick's Day card. Let me bring in the original so you can see. Not bad. I think they're beautiful. So thank you very much for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you need to contact me with any questions or you'd like a catalog, you can always reach me at Debi.stamps@outlook.com. And I'll talk to you next time.